there's a lot of things to buy during an operation, and with Valve pretty much just rinse and repeating major items and the past two operations, they're pretty much the exact same, we can assume that we can see the same methods being used again when the next operation comes around. So today, let's look at what's worked and what hasn't in the past in terms of how you can make money quick. So as always, if you do enjoy, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And just before we get into it, check out how to get a free $5 trading with the sponsor SkinsMonkey. SkinsMonkey is a CSGO trading site where you can find great prices to trade your skins at, and just to prove it, here's me trading my USPS monster mashup for a stat track AK cartel, and it's practically a break-even trade. You could even make some money, and here's how. SkinsMonkey is offering up to a $5 bonus if you sign up through that link in the description today, or just enter code SUKA in the top right when you log into the site. And even if you don't want to trade, SkinsMonkey also has constant giveaways going on under the freebies tab, so be sure to check them out and enter for free. Link at the top of the description. But for now, let's get right into the video. So with Operation Cases really doing well, obviously not only in the distant past, but even most recently with Broken Fang and Riptide, the cases have really just done consistently well. Like, there hasn't been a bad case. There really isn't a bad CSGO case out there. Even with the system that I feel heavily favored players putting their stars into cases, you've got guaranteed money back on the money you spend on the battle pass, plus a lot more money to just spend on other stuff. Even if you theoretically just spent all your 50 stars on cases, got $1 per case, that's $50. Easy money to buy whatever you want on Steam. So it's like, the only reason we wouldn't see a case do well, you'd assume, is if the case is just the worst possible thing we've ever seen. Awful skins, oversupplied, and no hype behind it. But I really don't think that's going to happen. The thing about these new operation cases is that they always seem to contain something new. Broken Fang had the Broken Fang gloves, and Riptide with knives with new skins. I don't think CS devs are going to be lazy when it comes to an operation case. I'm sure they make a very lot of money from it. So they also usually are some of the most unboxed cases in the game, most likely because, I mean, you can just get them for free if you spend stars in the shop instead of spending tons of money on cases, on the very expensive cases that are out there right now. Everything's going to be really expensive, but I don't think we're ever going to see a massive amount of supply in operation cases, and even if we do, it seems to get bought up real quick. And even though I of course am 100% sure that we're going to see another case with the same rare special item as the next operation case, it always seems to happen with Broken Fang, the Snakebite case, and with Riptide, the Dreams and Nightmares case, people really don't seem to care, and I think operation cases are always going to be the go-to investment in operations now. Skins just seem to be way too oversupplied, and that's definitely not going away anytime soon, but cases still seem to be going strong, and in my eyes always will be. People always want to unbox cases. Like, just look at the Breakout case, for example. Just when you think it's topped out for a while and is going to go flat, it just randomly jumps another 15% up in price to a new all-time high like it's nothing. Just around half of the cases listed on the market literally just disappeared in the thin air. So it's like, the case market's crazy, people don't care, they'll spend whatever amount of money it may be if the case has good items and if people like it. Now, cases are without a doubt the safe route when it comes to operation. As for the other stuff we'll most likely have, it will include agents, patches most likely, and stickers as well, and that's where things can get a lot more risky. As for the agents, long term they can do a lot better than cases, but there's some of them that turn out to really just be absolute duds and don't go anywhere in price. So especially with a lot more people noting that this is now a thing, that things can definitely rise in price with these agent skins, they might be overinvested into in the future, but I don't think they're all just going to be a dud. Certain ones should definitely stand out in the future, but they're a lot more high risk than cases, and cases will definitely be the quickest way to make money, because agent skins are a lot more of a long-term hold, as you can see by any other price charts. They go up like pretty consistently, except for the hits they take when a new operation gets released, but really, it's just a long-term uptrend if you find the right agent skin to buy. The safest possible option when the next operation comes around, in my eyes, is probably just to invest in older agent skins off the dip than buying into new ones, because you don't know if the new ones are going to be great, you don't know if people are going to love them. The old ones, you could see how the price trend has been so far, you could see where the dips are from Operation Riptide and the Broken Fang agents, and then you could say, hey, this thing is at a really strong price trend, I think it will continue, people liked it in the past, and that's what I think is going to happen there. But that's just my thoughts. I mean, a lot of these agent skins are really limited on the market, so price trend has been looking good for them. As for the stickers though, they'll most likely be a similar risk. Some might do well, but it's a big gamble. For example, the Battle Scarred paper sticker did a lot better than the Battle Scarred holo. Whether this is because the paper one is just cheaper or what, I really couldn't tell you. Once again, it's a bit more risky, but there definitely seems to be profitability on operation stickers as well if you get a bit lucky and definitely hold long term. With so many people focused on the skins, the cases, and everything else, it kind of leaves stickers in the dust with fairly low supply compared to the actual demand, and that seems to start to show a while after the operation ends and that price trend finally starts to increase. Throughout the operation and like early on after it ends, things can definitely be up and down, just really random in price, and then long term you might see some gains. But with the Battle Scarred paper, for example, it's done really well long term, but I mean, it's a cheap sticker, people are bound to like it. A rule of thumb, I guess I would just say, is if it looks good on a craft and is cheap, I guess people are going to buy into it, which I guess is why the Battle Scarred holo didn't do that well, because like $4, $5, $6 for a sticker, whatever it was ranging in, is kind of expensive if you want to do a 4x craft. So why not just spend like the 30 cents to like $1.60, I think the Battle Scarred paper is at now. But yeah, overall, all this operation talk and expecting something new is great. Now we really just have to wait for it because nothing is going on in CS right now. So yeah, I think that is going to wrap it up for this one. As always, this is just my own opinion and not financial advice. If you want to invest, it always contains risk of losing your money. So do your own research and realize that there's always potential loss involved. But if you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And of course, check out Skins Monkey for that free $5 bonus as well. But for now, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.